Good morning. It's early. Merry Christmas, everyone. You know, not everybody is ready to be a guide. I'm Bradley Charbonneau. This is the Repossible podcast and YouTube channel coming to you from Austin, Texas on Christmas Day 2025. But you know what it also is? It's Thursday. And if you know anything about me and my work, you'll know that I'm consistent, if not crazy. But it's Thursday, and that means it's time for a video, no matter the day, no matter the holiday. And today we're talking about being a guide and giving. Or rather, maybe you're not quite ready to be a guide. Maybe you're not quite ready to give. Maybe you're not sure, you don't know how, or you don't think you have anything to offer. And I'm here to say that you do, because I'm here to say that we are all guides. We all have elements of guides within us. This is very much part of the Repossible treasure map and the year of you and the villains and heroes and guides. The villains who hold us back, the heroes we strive to become, and the guides that we secretly don't know that we are. And that's what we're talking about today. I was going to interview a guide, a potential guide, today for my YouTube channel and podcast, and yet she declined. And she has done something amazing. She's lost, I think it's 25 pounds, I'm not sure. And she felt she wasn't ready to be on a YouTube channel or podcast. And of course I've got a big audience, and that means going public and maybe your name and maybe even your face and your voice out there. And I completely understand. And yet I want to emphasize that we are all guides. We all have an element of guide within us. And whether or not that's ready to share with the world is another thing. But I just want to reassure you on this day of giving, on this day of Christmas, 2025, that we all have something to offer. We all have something to give. Whether we think we do or not, or are valued, or are worthy of the giving, or that we actually have something of value to offer to the world. Or if you think about the world and you think maybe that's too big, what if there's one person out there that you could offer your guidance to? One person that resonates with your story. One solitary person who hears your story and is inspired by your experience, by what you did. And what if they say something like, if she can do it, I can do it? And that's very much what storytelling's about. It's very much, I follow my Donald Miller and his story brand, and the idea of the hero has a problem, which you could call the villain. The hero has a problem who meets a guide who has a plan to avoid failure and achieve success. That's the story brand formula, and that's all we really need to be a guide. Remember, to be a guide, you're not the hero of the story. The hero of the story is the listener, or the viewer, or the one who is going to benefit from your guidance. It's interesting, the word guidance just came up in the past few minutes here. I hadn't really put the two together, being a guide and providing guidance. It's much softer in a way, and friendlier and easier than something like, I don't know, teaching or instructing, or guru or whatever, where you think that you have to be this expert. Well, what about a guidance? They just went out for a walk and they are guiding the dog. Well, actually the dog's probably guiding them, frankly, but someone is guiding someone, and all it takes is just taking a step forward, taking a step towards the destination. And even if you're not sure of that destination, or you're not sure exactly how to get there, taking a step in any direction is movement, is progress. And even if you took a step back, what if you took a step back and you could see the wider picture, the greater scenario, and might be able to say, now that I took a step back, I can see that we should start to the left, or we should take the street to the right. That you might not have seen that had you barreled forward with forward steps without maybe thinking it through. I'm getting into other topics here because this is where I often talk about, is there action? Is it ready, aim, fire? Or is it fire, aim, ready? Or is it just fire? Is there no aiming? Yeah. That's a different story a little bit, although it's related. What are we talking about? Guiding, guidance today of giving. So if you think about giving and guidance, what do you have to offer? What is something that you can offer others that if you might have to think hard, because if you have maybe lower self-confidence, or you just think, I don't have anything to offer the world, I don't have anything to offer anyone, then I'd like you to think back to a point where you helped someone else with something. It could be the tiniest of things. Usually the easiest examples, the easiest place to find an example of where you help someone is with someone younger than you or less experienced than you. So if you find someone, you could think about a kid. If you think about a little kid and they learn something from you because you taught them something, and you probably know more than a little kid. And so what did you teach them? Well, you were a guide to that kid. You provided guidance to someone who may or may not have known to need your help. Let's wrap this up. If you are concerned, or you don't think that you have anything of guidance in you, you don't have anything to offer, to give, then think about that little kid. Think about something or someone who you've helped, and think about it from their perspective. They are stuck. They are they're experiencing the villain mindset. They're stuck, or they're procrastinating, or they're imposter syndrome, and they looked to you for help. And they found some help in you. Remember, it could be a 3-year-old, could be a 12-year-old, and they found inspiration and motivation and guidance from you, even though you don't think you're at the guide level. Feeling it a little bit? And all you need, and on this day of Christmas, on this day of giving, I believe deep in my heart that this is the meaning of life. This is the purpose that we all are born to serve. And in fact, there's that line right there. We are born to serve others, to help others, to guide others, to lead and to motivate and to inspire. And even if you don't think, I'm not talking you're on a stage and you're Tony Robbins and you're jumping up and down. Nope. I'm talking you helped one person with one thing, one time. And that is guidance. And that is giving. And that is, you'll see. Think about it. Think back to a time when you gave, and how did that make you feel? How did that guidance, how did being a guide help you, make you feel like you have a purpose in the world, that you have something to offer? Alrighty? There we have it. I'm wrapping this up from Austin, Texas, live in our backyard, in our little sweet thingy. Alright, we got neighbors yelling. Sounds like it's time to go. Have a great holiday, a great new year. 2026 is going to be rockin'. I can feel it. I hope you can feel it. If you're not feeling it, stick around here, because I'm feeling it. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to guide, I'm going to lead, I'm going to motivate, I'm going to inspire, and I'm going to take you on the treasure map, the roadmap of 2026. And we are going to rock this town. All right. Let me know if you get that last movie reference right there. Talk to you soon. Bye for now. Great holiday.